Welcome back to Dirt 5. Today we have the Acceleration main event Rally Raid continuing on from the last episode. We once again have to finish third or better to continue. Wolverine has the first attempt at the Kalabaka Town Uphill in Greece. He had a choice between the 90s Rally class or Super Lite class, and he chose to use the Ariel Nomad of the Super Lite class. This is no laps, it's a Rally Raid, so it is point A to point B, percentage based race, and that is it. Here he goes. We had a fantastic showing last time. Lovely overtake over the top of a couple of cars there straight away, and he's quickly into first, but too much speed into the corner. He had a very fast start there. This vehicle is extremely good off-road, it has very good speed. It's just the cornering, you really have to get it under control for the corners. But he's battling nicely. Again, he is complaining the car's a little bit too quick for him. That's something he does need to get used to. But he's doing well, 6th place overall currently. There's still a long way to go. Through the tunnel. After the tunnel was a very sharp left-hander, a lot of braking needed. Here he is, taking it nicely. A little bit too on the inside, and him and another car crash off. So it's restarted him back in 12th place. That's unfortunate. I think he was doing really well, but he just took too much speed into the sharp left-hander and just didn't corner enough, and yeah, off he went. So he did have 11th a little bit there, but back into 12th. What positions can he gain back? We still need a 3rd place. Only 35% in currently. There's plenty of time to catch back up. And you can see the pack of cars ahead of him, they haven't really got away. So he has a chance still to gain some positions here. He's catching up on 11th. He's got to try and get the car to rotate around the corners a little bit better. Going up the inside, using the cars as a braking admittedly, but he's up to 8th. A little bit poor acceleration on the exit there. Back down to 9th, back up to 8th again. Can he hold it around the outside? He's done really well there, but oversteers a little bit too much. Nearly goes off track again. This isn't really his best race, but he's trying to hold on there. Up to 8th, and he's got the car in 7th now in his sights. He's got a good recovery from going off track and coming dead last at one point, and it's respawned him again in last place. Too much speed in the corner. The barrier was the only thing that stopped him hurtling towards a completely different racetrack, but he is back in 12th. So now he has to make up the positions once again, but he's caught up quickly to the cars ahead. 11th place is right in front of him. They seem to have picked a different car. They seem to have gone for maybe the 90s rally class, it seems. Seems a bit of a heavier car. That's probably why they're a little bit slow out the back of the pack there. Up to 11th though. Drifting nicely around the corner there. Caught up with cars ahead. He's got a left-hander here. Can he go up the inside? He can indeed. 8th place now for Wolverine. He is on a charge. Can he take any more positions? 73% already into the race. Not much left to go. A little bit too fast into the barrier there. Luckily it didn't respawn him again. Up the inside of there. Overdone it. I just overdid it a bit too much there. Managing to keep the car going there. And you see the rain and the track is starting to get a bit wet as well. That's not helping him. Making the car skid a little bit around the corners. Around the outside, too much into the barrier there, slowing him down. You see the cars get a little bit ahead of him. Another barrier hit there. It's dropped to 9th. But up the inside, how many positions can he take here? He's forcing cars out of the way. He's up to 7th. There's 93% of the race done, 94. He's getting towards the end. I don't think it's going to be 3rd place as he hits the barrier. That's so unlucky. He kind of got forced into the barrier there as he tried to correct. Back into last place. And I think that's it for Wolverine. I don't think he's going to gain any more positions here. So unfortunately, here's a 12th place finish for Wolverine. So, Soldier Boy's turn, same car. You'll notice the livery has changed only because I wanted to differentiate between his attempt and my attempt. We had the exact same livery, I think. You wouldn't notice who was who, so it's a bit easier. So off we go. We've got to try and get 3rd or better, or Wolverine is back in the car. Not as good a start as Wolverine had, I must admit, but we gained some positions. He was into 1st by now. Up to 3rd though, and 3rd is all we need to finish. Trying to keep the car together there. The car is extremely quick, but very skittish in the corners. Trying to drift it nicely, and we're still in 3rd. 2 cars keep overtaking us again, just missing the barrier there. Very lucky on the rear right there as we just skimmed the barrier. I think we did miss it completely, but very close not to. So, 3rd place, 23% in. Catching up the cars ahead. They're braking heavy. We braked a lot later than they did, but still make it work. Luckily the car ahead helps us brake there a little bit. Drop back down though, 3rd place still. camera going a bit all over the place. The cars are really piling into us now. Drop down to 5th for a little bit there, back up to 4th. Can we take 3rd? We can indeed. Right-hander now, going very wide on the right-hander, but holding it nicely. We're still in this. We've still got a chance of finishing this. And Soldier Boy's first attempt, our second attempt in total. 3rd place. We need to catch up with these two. They're just head and shoulders above everyone else. Catching the barrier on the inside there, forcing our way through. Still in 2nd currently. We're going to lose that, I think, on exit. Yes, we have. 3rd place. Nearly dropping 3rd as well. Just managing to hold it in there. There was a car really trying hard to take that off us. Up the inside here, into 2nd place. Trying to get the power down quickly. Couldn't make it work. Back into 3rd again. This is coming a big to and fro between the cars in 2nd and 4th and ourselves. Right-hander here, forcing the other car to give us the space. Yeah, should really apologise for that. That wasn't really good racing. But we're just doing everything we can to get this 3rd place. We're now in 2nd. It's kind of calmed down a little now. It's not as much to and froing between positions, but 3rd is on a tail. We pick the right-hand side of the track to go down, and we get overtaken by everyone. I don't know what happened there. We just lacked the speed through that bit. There was a lovely overtake over the top of cars there, but they've got the positions back again. Wow, I'm running out of breath trying to talk about it. 2nd place though, holding this nicely, 70% currently done. Last little bit of the race now, we need to really make this stick. We're into 3rd, 4th is right next to us though. We need better than 3rd, just to really solidify ourselves. We need a car between us and everyone else, ideally, just in case any last minute overtakes. 2nd place now, taking that nicely, 81% through. The car in 1st has got a gap. I'm not worried about him. I wanted to put a gap between us and 4th, just so we can't lose out that badly unless we do something silly. That was the big thing there. Still in 2nd, the rain is coming down, the track is getting slippery, and you can see it on the car and the way we're turning. It is very difficult to keep the grip going now. 92%, we're in 2nd. Can we do this? Minimap says there's a big group of cars right on our tail here. 3rd place is straight in the back of us there. Left-hander, trying to get it to go round nicely, trying to keep it in a good speed. We lost positions. We're into 3rd, and we just crossed the line in 3rd place. That was extremely close to not going our way. 4th was right on us there, but we did it. We have passed the acceleration main event Rally Raid. Wow, what a race. That just couldn't catch my breath. It was incredible. Completely understand why Wolverine struggled. It was just one of those races where everyone was on it. And yeah, I'll take the 3rd. I'll be happy with that. It's not winning, but 3rd is better than nothing, and that's the event passed. And that's the thing with Dirt 5, you don't actually have to win every race. As long as you get a stamp per race, that is enough. 1st guarantees you all 3. Anything else you can still gain the stamp. That's all you need to do to finish the races. And there we are. That is today's episode done. Very fast and furious rally raid complete. Next episode, we're looking at the Ultra Cross acceleration main event. So we'll see you then.